Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, KGFL Creations, and welcome back to the summer edition of the Fabricwheeloffate. I wanted to thank Carole. Her channel is So Carole. She was the one that started this whole idea of the Fabricwheeloffate, at least on YouTube. I don't know if there was another one somewhere else, but on YouTube she started it. I think she had like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 of versions of her Fabricwheeloffate. But one time everybody started it. I know I started. I know Nancy, her channel is Running with Scissors. I think Zelda from Zelda Sews, she also started. Who else started? There was a bunch of ladies. Yeah, I know I'm missing a bunch of people, but there's a lot of links below to other channels for you guys to click and watch other Fabricwheeloffate. Now, let's get into the computer so we can do the spin and see which fabric is going to land. Remember, I still have 2 knits and 2 wovens and 2 knits. I still have 4 fabrics to go. Let's get into the computer and let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, let's go into spin number 3. Let's shuffle. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's hit the spin button, the center. There are only 4. Counting down. Oh my. Fabric number 4. Another knit. Well, another knit. No boy. Fabric number 4. The other knit. The one that I call abstract spots. This is a blue background with the little dots that are like all over the place. Well, there's not all over the place. It's just that they're different. They're not round little dots. But nice fabric, also from Joann's. This fabric here, kind of same, I think it's the same as this one with the white backing. You can see here. White backing. Oh man, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I really don't know, because I already made this dress here, this Sunday romper dress by Love Notions. Don't know what I'm going to make with this. I have 2 1/4 yards of this fabric. There's enough to make another little dress, but I don't want to make the same dress. So, I don't know. Oh man. Oh boy, I'm going to look through all of my patterns to see what I'm going to do with this. Mystery. Because I don't even know. All right, so let me go do what I need to do, and you'll see me in just a little bit. And I am back with my new make, as you can see here. The little abstract polka dot fabric, which it was spin number 3 for the summer edition of the Fabricwheeloffate. As you know, I had some trouble deciding on what to make, but I finally I landed on something after searching and looking and trying to do something that I would actually like and I would actually wear. So I landed on the Frankie Polo by Love Notions. This is the first time that I made the Frankie Polo by Love Notions. It is one that you can make with a woven neckband, I think, with a polo type of thing here. And it's nice and open here with the short sleeves. It has long sleeves. It has a sleeve with some type of band. I could have done the same fabric here, right here on the sleeve. But this is not just a regular polo. I am going to lower the camera so you can see what I did. So I did lower the camera. I'll go down a little bit. So this was not just a regular polo. This is actually a dress. I made a dress up to my knee. something that I would never think I would do, a dress of this silhouette that doesn't have anything in my waist at all. It's just all the way down, but I actually like it. I do like it a lot. The sleeves are pretty good. This one here has a seam in the back all the way down to give it some shape. Yeah, this is a big thumbs up for me. I'm really happy. Like I said, I made the Frankie polo. This is the first time that I'm making this pattern. I had this for a while. Since it came out, I purchased this fabric. I purchased this pattern, but I was very intimidating about mixing knit with woven. At first, when I thought about doing this Frankie polo, actually I'll insert a little snippet here for you to see the options of this pattern. At first, I didn't know what I was going to do up here. I thought of doing the collar of the same fabric, because you can do that. You can do the whole thing as the same. You can make this knit and knit. You can do a different color. You can do whatever you want. That is not the problem. But I wanted to do something white, so I found a piece of white cotton in my stash, and I decided to cut it and do the little collar in the white. Didn't want to do the white here as per the pattern. Just wanted something plain and simple. Don't like anything grasping and kind of touching my arms. It is weird, but I don't like it. Yeah, but this was a big thumbs up. Let me talk about the changes that I made to this pattern. I did make some changes to it. The sleeves, I added 1.5 inches in length. Didn't do anything for the bicep. The bicep is pretty good, but I did add 1.5 inches in length because the Love Notions patterns, they are usually, it's a bit too short for my taste. Another thing, I then made a bunch of changes to the front. I looked at the shoulder. Most of the photos, they were hanging down a little bit, so I decided to do a 3/8 of an inch, if I can talk, my goodness, 3/8 of an inch narrow shoulder adjustment. I did it in the front piece and I did it in the back piece. I also raised, you see this placket right here? It was supposed to be lower. I raised the placket by 1.5 inches. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it because of my lights, but I did make my big circle here. I did raise this whole thing up by 1.5 inches. I don't like anything to be too low, so I did that right away. I knew I was going to do that. And I added 2 inches to the length of the dress, because from all the photos that I saw, to me they were a little short, and I'm glad that I did it. This one here hits me right at my knee. Well, below my knee, not below the knee, right in the middle of my knee. So it hits me at the right spot. The back, I'm pretty sure it goes up a little bit because of the curve of my behind. There's nothing I can do about that. But yeah, I made some changes. The narrow shoulder adjustment, I did front and back. And the 2 inches, of course, I added front and back. And another change that I made, but that was done after I did sew pretty much the whole thing. Here, this was pretty, it was pretty square. It was just like all the way down. So I tried it on and I went to show my husband and my daughter, and he's like, wow, it looks good. This portion up here, I really like it. It looks really good. And he looked at me and he's like, it's a bit square. Can't you just go in a little bit here? Right here, right there. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, because it was really square. It was really square, and it was a bit, it was like it was too big. So I called my daughter in here and I asked her to put a safety pin where I should go in a little bit. So she came in here and I was doing this to see where my waist is. She's like, go one way, go the other, to make sure that I would go, she would put the safety pin in the right place. And she actually did. At first, I just went in about 1/4 of an inch. I went little by little, 1/4 of an inch. I went in a little bit. I went out there. I showed to my husband. He's like, can you do a little bit more? I'm like, yeah, I can do a little bit more. So I went in a little bit more. So in total, I think I did about 1/2 inch on each side. Yeah, 1/2 inch. So it's about an inch. It was a lot that I went in right here. But just to give it a little bit of shape right there. Because since this does not have any elastic or anything here, it's pretty much just like a whole drop in the dress. So it needed a bit of shaping. So that's why I did that. Yeah, but I do like it a lot. I am extremely happy with this dress. I wasn't sure that I was going to like it because of the silhouette. This is new to me, having something like this, but it's a big thumbs up. I really like it. And something else that I do like as well is the one seam in the back. It gives a small little bit of shaping. If I wanted more, I could have come in a little bit in here to give a little bit more shaping, but I don't want anything tight in the back, which will show a little bit more of my behind. So right now I am leaving as is. But yeah, I am very happy with my fabric number 4. Was it fabric number 4? Yes, it was fabric number 4 of the spin number 3 of the fabricwheeloffate. One thing that I wanted to tell you, I almost lost this make. I almost ruined it. I was ironing this portion up here. This is cotton, so I had it in the highest setting in my iron. I was ironing it and everything. And when I usually iron knits, I like to put a piece of cotton on top. So I was ironing this whole thing here, and all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I went with my iron, I got close, and right here, I'm sure you're not going to be able to see it, but I can feel it. It really didn't touch. It grazed. It just went like this, but it was just enough to pick up a little bit and almost melt a little bit of right here. Oh my goodness. I was like, wow. Can you imagine if I have a big iron mark right here? That was just going to be a big wow. I was going to have to throw this whole thing away because I could not live with a mark right here of the iron. So have to pay attention when I'm ironing cotton and when I'm ironing knits to lower the setting on my iron so I won't have the problems again. I did add stay tape. No, it's not stay tape. Knit interfacing. That's what it is. It's a knit interfacing. Actually, let me pick it up so I can show it to you. It is called knit stay tape. Yes, knit stay tape. I have, this is a 1/2 inch. I bought this from Amazon. I'll put it this way, see if you can see it. And it's a little roll and it's fusible right here. And I added this to the sleeve so I can make the hem. And I also added to the actual bottom hem to make it easier to use my twin needle. When I add this, it makes it so much easier to do the stitching with the twin needle. Nothing rolls. It gets very stable when I add this. So I do have a 1/2 inch and a full 1 inch, and I need to buy more before it disappears. I don't want to be without it, but this is a game changer when doing hems on knits. Let me know in the comments below if you have sewn this pattern, the Frankie polo by Love Notions, and if you did knit with woven or you just did knit, if you did the collar blocking or if you did the whole thing all together, the same thing. If you did a dress, if you like the dress, or just a regular shirt, this is just a regular shirt, you can do that as well. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you liked it. This is different for me. Very, very different, but I really, really like it. Now I'm going to go and spin for spin number 4, and I am going to record the video, which you'll see in the next go around. As usual, if you liked this video, can you please hit that like button below? And if you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Talking about subscriptions, I have reached 2,000 subscribers. Yes, I missed it last Friday when I went to upload my video, my Friday sews. That's the time that I logged into the YouTube studio. That's when I saw the number of subscribers. I was so surprised, and I am extremely happy and very thankful for all of my new subscribers. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I don't know if I'm going to do something different. I don't remember. I think I did it when I reached 1,000. Don't remember what I did. I would have to go and look at a video, an old video when I reached the 1,000 mark. But I'll think about it, and I'll let you know on the Friday sews if I'm going to do something or not. But I just wanted to say thank you for all of my subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you, and I love talking with you guys every week in the comments. It does make my day. I do love it when you guys put the comments below and I reply back to everybody. It just makes my day, just talking with everybody. It is the best part of having a YouTube channel. So thank you to everyone. I will see you on the next one. Bye.